Today, the world of Pokemon Pocket is in shock because someone has reached the insane amount of 7,000 points in the rank ladder in under 3 weeks. And now the question is, who was it? I will not only introduce you to the #1 player in the world, I will also show you the exact decks he is using right now to beat everybody else. Allow me to introduce to you D-Gun, a player from Japan. So right here on his Twitter, you can see the post that he made today. But the thing is that you're not able to translate the decks that he says he used because they seem to be using some weird nicknames for them over there in Japan. But luckily enough, I have a team member that is Japanese, and so he translated me the exact decks he used. And from his recent posts on Twitter and YouTube, I was able to find the exact lists he was using. So let's dive right into it. The 5 decks that he used are Charizard Sylveon, Buzzwole, Darkrai Giratina, Oricorio Greninja, and Sylveon Greninja. First up, the deck he's using the most, which is Charizard and Sylveon. It is just one of the strongest decks right now because it beats everything other than lists or decks that have Oricorio in it. All other decks lose to it. He also sometimes runs a version without the Flareon, which is there to beat Oricorios. So probably if he feels like there isn't a lot of Oricorios going around, he runs this list, which is a little more optimized. And the second list that he is using is this Greninja and Froakie list right here. I have to say though, this is a very matchup specific deck. Here you can see the matchups. You can see that it easily beats Giratina Darkrai and Charizard Sylveon, but it loses extremely hard to Sylveon Greninja and also Guzzlord and also, Silvally Oricorio and some different decks. If you see a lot of Giratina Darkrai and Charizard Sylveon though, you're absolutely cooking with this deck. Next up, we have his Buzzwole list. The deck is still very popular in Japan because it really does have this very good matchup into Darkrai Giratina as well as some other decks, which still makes it a top deck even a month after it came out. Then of course he's playing Sylveon Greninja. Decklist is perfect. The only flex card that you have here is this Pokemon Communication that you see right here. You might swap it out for a Iono or for a second Giratina is something that I have seen. You might also swap, Mars with red card, but I personally do prefer the Mars though. You might also change the cape for an Irida. I have also seen that. But basically this is the perfect list, just the Pokemon Communication, the 20th card is pretty flexible. And for Darkrai Giratina, I could not find his own list. So here's last week's Yesterday's Pocket Weekly. And it was actually won by a Darkrai Giratina. So right here, we are gonna check his list out that just won last week's biggest tournament. And as you can see, he's running 2 helmets and 1 cape instead of the 2 cape and 1 helmet. That is a change and a shift in the meta that we have seen. And also some people run 2 Mars instead of the 1 Mars and run 1 red card. I also do prefer that. But of course this guy right here won the Yesterday Pocket Weekly. So who am I to say anything? If you want to play Darkrai Giratina, use his list and you're good to go. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye bye.